This game is played in 5 rounds. You are coming into this game with a detail about yourself that you selected in the lobby. If you didn't pick one, I went ahead and did that for you. This is the role you will be playing, so play it up in your answers, or completely ignore it and go after each other. I'm not your mother. The goal is to gain favor with your fellow players by answering questions in a funny way, a genuine way, or a brutal way, where you stare them in the eye while stabbing them in the back. Drama! Let's meet the roomies. You'll be entering the game with 5 points in your private bank. Points are gained through popular answers and lost if you are eliminated, but I'll be keeping the totals a secret until the very end. You ready to roomerang? Round 1, Introductions. Your entrance was spoiled when one of the exotic house birds pooped on your shoulder. What do you do to shake it off? Answer the prompt on your device. Remember to use your unique point of view when answering. Details about yourself and other players are always fair game. Half the time is up. Plan accordingly. Answers are in. Which one is the perfect reply? Vote on your device now. So who did we vote for? 1 vote equals 1 point. The winner! The winner of the challenge gets an advantage. You get safety from elimination. Time to thin the herd. You will now vote for a player to be eliminated. The player with the most votes will leave the house. If the player you voted for is successfully eliminated, you steal a point from them. Ooh, spicy. Vote for the player that you would like to eliminate on your device. Also, give a reason why and don't hold back. Not sure who to pick? Maybe you didn't like their answer, or they looked at you funny, or you chose them at random. I mean, everyone's doing it. The eliminated player is... let's see exactly who turned on you. Oh, and I sent who voted to eliminate you and why to your device, just so you know who to be mad at. Anyone that voted for you is taking a point from your private bank. Learn from this pain. Before you go out the door, now is your chance to say any final words to your former roommates. You have a few seconds to speak aloud or type your parting words. Heard enough of that. Were they ever really here? Well, this is unexpected. Look at this specimen. Hello, stranger. There's something a little familiar about you, but you've got a new name and different information about yourself, so what do I know? Let's dive into round 2. Connections. You and another player meet up in the screening room for a late-night movie. What are you watching? I've chosen another player for you to talk about. Their name is on your device. You are halfway through your time, roomies. Lots of big swings here. Which answer really caught your eye? Vote on your device now. Okay, who did we love? Presenting your challenge winner! When you get talked about in this round, you also get points. You alone pick the player who will be eliminated. Elimination time has arrived. Remember this feeling. Vote for the player that you want eliminated. FYI, half your time is up. the eliminated player is... I'm beside myself. And I look good. Anything you want to say? Okay, we get it. Gone but not forgotten. Who's that rapping at the door? Hey, you've got a brand new roomie. Get in here, new roomie. Round 3, and it's a quickie. Everyone's in the house planetarium chatting about the afterlife. How do you want to spend eternity? We're going to do this one in the dark. Answer the prompt, but when it's time to vote, you won't know who wrote what. Be aware that you're halfway through your time. Pick up the pace. This house is a rent. Yes, yes, yes. Which one is the best answer? Vote on your device now. Who got the votes? A tie? Then I think you should get the advantage. And here's who took it. You can swap points with another player. Got something to say to the player with the advantage? Make your case. Hurry! I'm sweating over here. It's elimination time. Fair? No. Delicious? Yes. Vote for a player to be eliminated from the game. Half your time is up. The eliminated player is... Want to know who did this? Any last words? That's enough. Nothing will be the same. Who could that be? What do you know, fresh blood? Welcome, new player. Round 4, the fire starter round. You got everyone boots from Vera Rumor Wang, but you're one pair short. Who do you leave out and what do you give them instead? Select the player you want to write about on your device and then answer the prompt. The time is up. Plan accordingly. Get those answers in. Okay, we went there. Which one of these is your favorite? Vote on your device now. Let's see those votes. Here's our shiny new winner! And if you got mentioned, you get points too. You get safety, and you can choose another player to keep safe as well. Who you gonna pick? It's time for an elimination. Love it. Vote for the player that you want eliminated. eliminated player is... Let's see who voted for you. Any parting words? I've heard enough of that. Shine on, you crazy diamond. I believe we have a new guest. It's a brand new roommate. Get in here, new roomie. Congratulations on making it to the finale. I'm so proud of most of you. We did lose some friends along the way. This is your final chance to prove to everyone that you and you alone deserve to win. Pull it together. It's the finale round. Sponsored by Mops, the wet broom. I want you to think about everything that's happened, this journey coming to an end, and ask yourself, if you could keep one thing from the house, what would it be? Be aware that you're halfway through your time. It's all happening. It's time for the final vote. Who do you think should win Roomerang? Vote on your device now. And honestly, who do you think should absolutely not win? Okay, let's see who was really there for you.
Unstoppable!
And who took one last chance to hold you back?
Oh, no.
Now, let's add up the points you racked up during the game.
Dang it!
One of you will win it all. There's our winner. Give us a victory speech, darling. You've earned it. We're good, baby. Bye.
Ding dong. Well, look who it is. Oh, baby, can you boomerang? I'll bet you can. Press us all and do your thing. When you win it, then the bells will clang. Clang it, clang, 'cause you got
Did someone leave the cracker box open? That's a penalty. If you're tired of all the bosses yapping, you can turn on skip tutorials in the pause menu. Just don't come crying to me when you're confused. Go to Jackbox.tv to join the game. Then just put in the room code already. You can turn down the volume for music, voice, and sound effects from the game's pause menu. It's not like people worked hard on those things or anything. How am I? Just twerking for the freak end. Personally, I like Drawful. Now there's a game. Shame you weren't here yesterday. We had a nacho bar. Maybe I'll still get to see Paris. I'm sneaking out early for a massage. Gotta get these kinks out of my cord. I'm kinda having a tough day because I just found out that birds aren't real.
Welcome, potential hires. We're thrilled you applied for this exciting employment opportunity. If you haven't guessed, I'm the boss around here, but I like to think of myself more as a buddy. A boss buddy. Water? Someone will get that. I can tell you're all great candidates. Unfortunately, there's a whole bunch of you and only one job. It's incredibly stressful. For me! That's why I developed a revolutionary new hiring process. I'm going to interview you all at once and force you to judge each other. Whew, I feel more relaxed already. Deborah, clear my calendar. It's time to get to know our candidates. My first rule of management, always set clear expectations. And I expect us to be best friends. So let's get started. I'm gonna send some icebreaker questions to your device. Answer them any way you want. There are no rules. Except this one rule. You gotta use at least 5 words, okay? You gotta get descriptive so I know I can rely on you for juicy office gossip. It's my first rule of management.
Timer. Time's almost up.
Okay, I'll just file these. Now that we're pals, I'm sending some tough but fair interview questions to your device. But instead of typing your responses, you'll be using words from your fellow interviewees to answer the questions. In business, we call that a curveball. Tap any word you see to add it to your response. If you make a mistake, tap the word again to remove it. You can also drag words around to rearrange them. Can't find the right words for what you want to say? Then say something different, I guess. The first rule of management is just make it work already.
to inform you that you've used half of your time. Hurry up, you don't want to run out of time.
Don't let me down. What makes you anxious? Of course, I could easily pick the best answer, but my business senses are telling me to make you guys do it. Vote on your devices now. Nice. Using words from 3 separate people earns you an extra bonus. What do you believe in? I see you rated the question for some extra words. You can use just about any text you see on your device. What are you most passionate about? How would you describe your casual Friday look? You all did equally well. Just kidding, let's look at the scores. Is it just me, or is this report boring? Time for some more icebreakers. Okay, back to business. Answer the prompts with whatever comes to mind. Open up that word hose and let her rip. I'm sorry, we're canceling our membership with your health club. We got a better offer from a fight club. Sure, I can tell you about it.
You are about halfway through the timer. You should hurry, time's running out.
I like what I'm seeing. Round 2 of questioning. This time, I want to know how you would handle some tough workplace scenarios. Remember, you can use any word you see on your device in your answer. Try grabbing a word from the question itself. If you really fall in love with a word, tap it a whole bunch and use it again and again.
Time is up. Hey, we're almost out of time.
Okay, let's see him. The CEO asks you to say the company slogan in their new commercial. How do you respond? Choose your favorite now. This round, each vote's worth even more. You visited the dark web one time, and now your computer has a virus. What do you do? To promote health and wellness, everyone's chairs have been replaced with giant bouncy balls. How do you respond? Should a pack of stray dogs find their way into the office, how would you establish dominance? That was a truly brilliant display. Let's see who's my current favorite. Legally, I have to tell you that none of this is binding until a contract is in place, blah, blah, blah. Let's do one more icebreaker. Don't overthink it. Just put down whatever enters your mind. Unless you're thinking about my ex. We're still very close. I just don't want to hear about them right now, okay? This is my space.
Hey, you're halfway through the timer.
Not what I would have written, but hey, I already have a job. Okay, it's the final round, and it appears we're missing something. Your resumes. Probably my fault. My computer only opens MIDI files. But you know what? I don't need resumes. Just finish the personal statement that's already started on your device. Boy, if someone asked me to define my entire life in one statement, I would probably freak out and blow it. But I'm sure you'll do fine.
You should be halfway done now, okay? Finish your answer before time runs out.
Oh, I can't wait to see these. Go ahead and vote already. In the final round, impressing your peers nets you an even bigger bonus. All done. You're all fine candidates. Except maybe you. Anyway, only one of you's getting hired. The job goes to... Congratulations! You're our new executive mayor of hyperinflation. Welcome to the team! Oh, and Allard, you're fired.
What?
Life is short, but the
Welcome, potential hires. My first rule of management? I only hire my dearest, closest friends. So let's get to know each other.
You should be halfway done now, okay? You're almost out of time.
Great. Let's put these in our filing system. Now that we're all friends, I'm sending my first incisive interview questions to your device.
I'm here to inform you that you've used half your time. Finish your answer before time runs out.
All right, business time. What do you look for in a mentor? Vote for your favorite now. Using words from 3 different people is worth a reward. Variety is the spice of business. What's a team-building exercise you'd like us to implement? What's a charitable cause that's close to your heart? What's in your briefcase right now? A good manager knows that people are more than just numbers. Still, the numbers are the main thing, so let's see them. You can't argue with the numbers. Believe me, I've tried. No mouths. Let's do some more icebreakers. Okay, just like before, say anything you want, but be descriptive. The more you write, the less time I have to spend alone with my thoughts. Hello? Board members can join the audience if they go to Jackbox.tv and put in the room code. I already know that. Stop calling here.
Half your time is up. Time's almost up.
Wow, I'm learning a lot from these, including things I legally shouldn't know. Round 2 of questioning. This time, I want to know how you would handle some tough workplace scenarios.
You're about halfway through the timer. you don't want to run out of time.
Here we go. You arrive to work for the day and discover a metallic pink scooter parked in your reserved spot. How do you react? Cast your vote now. This round, good answers net you even more points. Theoretically, we're having mass layoffs. We can only save one person from your team. What would you say to keep your job? Hey, you grab words from the question. Just about any text you see on your device is fair game. A movie slasher finds their way into our office. How do you survive? People have noticed you scrolling through your ex's new partner's social media on company time. How do you explain yourself? Not much for reading, but from what I skimmed, you guys did great. Let's see who's in the lead. You know what would go down smooth right now? One more icebreaker. Don't overthink it. Just put down whatever enters your mind. Unless you're thinking about French romantic literature. I'm not caught up yet, and I don't want any spoilers.
I'm here to inform you that you've used half your time.
This counts as your orientation, by the way. Okay, it's the final round, and it appears we're missing something. Your resumes. Probably my fault. I can't stop making confetti.
I'm here to inform you that you've used half of your time. time's running out.
Let's see what we've got here. Vote for your favorite now. Since it's the last round, how about an even bigger score bonus? I declare this interview over. You all did great, but one of you did greater-est. The job goes to... Congratulations, you're our new Chief Strategy Polisher. Welcome to the team. Oh, and Lewis, you're fired.
Me? Life is short, but the days are long. Never thought you'd be feeling so blue. Stuck at home with the TV on, wanting something important to do. Somewhere where you can be the you that you know you can be. Somewhere where snacks are free and friends break for coffee at 3. You got a bachelor's degree. You need a job. Go get a job. Oh, you need a job. Everyone job. Get you a job. You need a job. It's true. Well, have I got a job for you? We've got perks like a dental plan, and once a week it's okay to wear jeans. Plastic's go in the recycling can. Ooh, don't monopolize the coffee machine. You got vacation days, but why would you want time away? Why would you want time away? When you do what you love, why not do it every day? That's why our employees say, come get a job. You need a job. Talking about a job. Everyone job. Go get you a job. How about a job? Oh, who wants a job? You need, and yes, you really need. Please, where you will see job prosperity. If you give to me productivity, job. Go get a job. Oh, you need a job. Everyone job. Get you a job. You need a job. It's true. Well, have I got a job for you?
Don't worry, this won't hurt a bit. It'll hurt a lot. The room code is EVQM.
Huh?
3, 3, 2, 1.
Rimbra.
Howdy, humans. Welcome to Junktopia. Y'all may have noticed I've turned you into frogs. But don't worry, I'll poof one of you right back if you make the most profit reselling some strange antiques. See, I love weird old human things, but I hate their boring backstories. That's why I need you. Here's the plan. First, I'll take you to a local shop to buy a mysterious item. Then you're gonna name that item and give it some funny details. Make me laugh, gosh darn it. Finally, it's time to showcase your silly item so your peers can appraise it. The money you paid for your item will be subtracted from the appraisal value, and voila! You flipped it for a profit. Hopefully. The frog with the most money at the end of the game wins. Think of it like a quest to get your bodies back. A real Zero's journey. Time to pick your poison. On your device, you'll see 3 items to choose from. The item you get is going to be appraised based on the funny backstories you're going to write. So buy something you think you can make hilarious. Buying a more expensive item means you'll get just a little bit less profit when you flip it. When it comes to winning, there's more than one way to skin a unicorn. Remember, joining the audience is totally acceptable. Shopping's done. Get your card punched on the way out. After 10 items, they give you another card. Now it's time to flip these babies. Let's start with a name. What should people scream in terror when they see your item? Next, dream up 2 hilarious facts about your item. For each fact, you can either fill in one of 2 prompts or write something of your own. Spin me a tale. Your time starts now. Get hopping. face and be done with it. And stop. Let's see how far you dove in those dumpsters. Time to show off the objects you are proud owners of. It's time to appraise the items we just saw. Here's a recap of the weird stuff we were forced to look at. In each matchup, select the item you think has a funnier backstory. Remember, in this economy, laughs are way more valuable than NFTs. The numbers have been run. Let's see what your items are now worth, dollar-wise. The value of this object is... And you paid this much. Time to see who has leapfrogged who. A flip so nice we'll do it twice. You're gonna go shopping again, except this round there's gonna be a mystery item. Could be anything. A treasure for a song, or complete trash for a very expensive song. And that concludes the shopping. I hope you like that dumb thing you bought. Better get a move on that last fact. And that's time. These garbage monsters are looking good. Hope you're proud. It's time to show off your items. Now start appraising. Calculations concluded. Time to see how much these barf bags are worth. The final value is... And this is what you paid for it. Yeah, you overpaid for this one. we're just about done. We just need to review y'all's items as a collection. Go ahead and write the name of what your set's called right now. Time to show off your collections. Select the best sets of items. And the winner, who will be human again, but they won't feel human until they've had their coffee. Magic! Fantastic!
Gotta figure out what I can flip, so I'll profit off of it. Cause its resale value is what's funny to you. I wonder if you feel the same or if it's all in my brain. But either way, you praise it, oh so true. Where did you find this thing? And what does it sound like if the froggies sing?
Well, I'm still a frog, a rabbit, catching the flies and sitting on my little log. Yeah, I'm just a frog. Well, you please set me free. I'm trapped with sticky legs and a sticky tongue.
What the wizard says, it goes. So watch out or you'll find yourself with froggies.
points. They told me I'm getting the best of the best, and that's you. Let's jump right in. First, you're going to craft some unique speech titles for each other. On your devices, finish the 3 speech titles you've been given. Fill in the blanks with something fun. Now is the time to be creative. Fantastic! Now, pick one of the titles that has been sent to your device. This will be the title of your presentation. Okay, good! You will be the first speaker, and you will be their assistant. What exactly are you going to be doing? Excellent question. As the speaker, you will be presented with a series of slides chosen by the assistant. When you see a text slide, read that text out loud as part of your talk, and move on quickly. When you see a picture slide, just Okay, so half of your score comes from engagements. You know, how many times people hit buttons. And the other half comes from the peaks and the valleys of the graph, the qualitative judgments. Put it together, and that's your score. And of course, some points for the assistant. Before this speech fades from memory, it's time to fill out the comment card. Write a funny comment or quote, basically anything you remember from the speech. Here we go with the next speaker. Let's see the data. Let's get to that comment card again. Go get 'em. Let's tally it all up. Comments, please. One last bit of prep before the award ceremony. Name the big award you're going to give out. Do me a favor and give it a funny name. Wow, remember all of these incredible speeches? And now, the moment of truth. Each one of you has one last big award to bestow, and that includes the audience. Pick this, and now, at last, the very serious and important prizes. Someone here talked their way to the top.
Hello there, test subjects. Sign in with the room code, then take a picture or draw yourself for our records. Welcome to Role Models. If we can't figure out what your deal is, we'll give you a new one. Here at the lab, we've spent years searching for the genetic magic that makes each and every human a truly unique individual. But that was hard, so we found a shortcut. We theorize every friend group has some version of the smart one, the popular one, the troubled loner who I can change. You get the idea. And these roles, you've been on the tour before. Everyone vote for the category that looks the most interesting, preferably something you all know a bit about. If you had the hero tied up, what would you say to them? So, on your device, you've got the names of your fellow lab rats. Drag each one to the role you think fits them best. That includes yourself. Oh, and you'll see a little 99% sign next to each role. Tap that to lock in the answer you're 99% certain will match what everyone else picks. I'll make it worth your while if you're right, so make sure to pick someone. When everyone's given out their roles, we'll check out the results. Let's find out who you are. Let's look at those votes. We were all thinking the same thing on that one. That's our winner. Yippee! I like to keep my guinea pigs motivated, so I'll give you guys these nutritious science pellets. Whatever your answers, match the group. Whoever has the most at the end is my lab rat of the month. Plus, they're delicious. You really know yourself, or at least what your friends think of you.
And your 99% guess was 100% right. Here's where we ended up. And here's how many science pellets everyone has. Don't forget, you get those tasty pellets when your answers match the group, or you earn a role in a tiebreaker experiment. Keep that in mind if you want to be the winning test subject. What's our next category? Which idioms are the best fit for everyone? Okay, make those matches. And remember to tap the 99% button next to the combo you feel most strongly about. Let's see where we landed. Get rid of the outliers. Yeah. And you just did. Subjects who already have a role don't need another one, so let's lose these votes. Woohoo! Now you can afford some new chalk. Hey, you got the role you wanted. Here's how it all shook out. And real quick, you are nailing this. You know more about your friends than you probably should. Okay, you've each got some roles under your belt. Let's see what the data tells us. You guys, your roles tell me you've got something in common. I can't stand not knowing who's better. The party is starting to wind down. How do you bring it back to life? Answer the prompt on your devices, and we'll settle this once and for all. That's the raw data. Vote on your devices now. The data has spoken. Last category. Pick something good. Which way to cook an egg are each of you? Let the truth-telling begin. Let's see that data. Hello, sunshine. Who doesn't like cheese? Nice job reading the room, my man. And we've got some 99% bonus pellets to award. That's the lineup. One last thing before we close the book on this experiment. Let's see if there are any more interesting patterns in those roles. Based on your roles, you're total opposites. At least in this one extremely specific way. Science demands an experiment to see which of you is better for science. Before entering a dinner party, you discover you are totally underdressed. What do? I want both of you to write an answer that fits the trait above your head. The others will decide who did the best. There it is. Vote on your devices now. Just as I hypothesized. You two. Your roles tell me you share a common personality trait. You guys are like twins, but one of you has to be better. What's your go-to movie when you're in a really bad mood? Answer the prompt on your devices, and we'll settle this once and for all. There you have it. Vote on your devices now. The results are in. That was the final piece of the puzzle. Here come your final roles as determined by everything your fellow lab rats said about you. And my favorite little lab rat with the most total science pellets is...
Welcome to Drawful Animate. When you're here, you're family. But don't call me and no texts. We're playing 2 rounds. Let's rock. On your device, you'll see your secret prompt. It might be something unusual, like geology for clowns or a frowny face made of corn. Draw an animation on your device that fits the title. When you've finished, hit submit. The more players that guess your correct title, the more points you'll get. You've got this. Probably. Don't forget you can still join the audience by going to jackbox.tv and entering the room code.
halfway there. Time to move on to the other frame. Nearly up. If there was sand in an hourglass, it would be at the point where you're like squinting at it and trying to see if there's still sand or what. Okay, seriously, the more I talk, the more time is really almost up, y'all. Of you didn't hit submit in time. But don't worry, we got you. We never throw anything away. On your device, write what you think the title for this animation could have been. Okay, which of these do you think originally inspired the animation? Okay, I'm actually curious how this one turned out. Write a potential title for this animation. Which of these terrible titles matches that disaster of an animation? Who got duped? But there's a typo. Yup, there is. We did it. We know what we're doing. Okay, I'm getting major. I drew this under a time limit vibes. Well, this is what the group came up with. Vote now! Think later! Who voted for what? Let's find out. Last round. Check your device for your new turtle. I'm sorry, title. Halfway point, start thinking about that second frame and dreaming of a better life. You gotta do it for your kids. The animations are in. Let's check them out. I don't like that drawing. Check these out. Behold the results. Got a good title for this one? Put it in writing. The right answer is in here somewhere. Time to vote. Okay, who got tricked? Oh, this is what I live for. Last but not least, but maybe least. Ooh, there are some pretty good options here. Well, there's one. Okay, who picked what?
Trouble animate, it's art on overdrive. Once you start to play, your drawings come alive. Try to fool your friends, the party never ends. Only limits those you put on yourself. Trouble animate's a game that'll make you move. Swipe your finger around and soon it'll start to groove. Draw the first frame, then another not the same. That's called animation. Look at you go.
Welcome to the Scrollaceum. These talented trainers are about to face off to see who's the best at creating champion characters with unusual skills. Will the underdogs take down the heavy favorites? It's time to get champed up. In this first step, the trainers will be 20 seconds remain. Players need to name their character. The trainers are now moving on to creating a challenger. These characters will be the underdogs, because their creators will see who they're competing against, but not what the contest will be. So they must... 20-second warning. Name those characters. It's time for the main event. Our first opponent enters the ring. And in this corner we've got... These two will battle to see who is the champion of soft rock. More like a world chump, I'm just saying. I call that move the Fleetwood Smack. In this corner, we've got... They'll be facing off against... We'll decide once and for all who is the champion of looking suspicious. Well, you hate to see this, it's a forfeit. Now entering the ring. And opposing them will be... One of them will be crowned the champion of tools. This has become a one-sided match. Some extra cash goes to the underdog. What a knob! Here are the scores as we head into halftime. Second warning, name those characters. name those characters. It's the second half, which means it's time for the tag teams. Each matchup will include a surprise contest where players can tag out their characters. The bonus points are doubled and votes for both contests will be cumulative. Let's start things off with our first two fighters. One of them will be the champion of stepdads. It's not over yet. Here's the next title up for grabs. The champion of performance anxiety. Will the trainers keep their characters or swap out? This one's just about over. Chemistry is off the charts. Two new fighters enter the ring. Who is the champion of stage fright? Are they down for the count? We'll declare a winner after this next match. The champion of pelted with rotten tomatoes. The trainers have a decision to make. The art of war. Solo victory! What a feat! Here's our next matchup. You will decide who is the champion of leftovers. Oh, the humanity! This next contest could swing things. The champion of food poisoning. Will the players tag out? Let's find out. They're evenly matched. Teammate, not this fighter. Okay, folks, that was the final match. The judges are tallying the final scores, and we have a winner.
Cheers, they can feel the drums pound like a heartbeat. Let's go. Time to compete, switch, slash. Now you're drawing, ding, ding. Time for brawling. Who will be the GOAT? It depends on the vote. Enter the stadium. Who is your challenger? Soon when the battle starts, will you have what it takes? chance are growing loud.